It's 50 years since the Australia-Israel Chamber of Commerce started, and their contribution to Australia and indeed to New South Wales in particular, from my point of view, has been amazing.
What strikes me about the Chamber of Commerce is the extensive portfolio of business and industry and contacts that it has connections with. They really drive to create enduring relationships.
The AICC has been a very important organisation for stimulating debate in Australia.
It's become the paramount place for people to come and talk about things.
I remember being invited to chamber events, watching the quality of the speakers, looking at the issues that were under consideration, and I sort of felt fairly immediately that it was the kind of organisation that I wanted to be connected with.
The Australian-Israel Chamber of Commerce provided a unique opportunity for us to meet with not just business leaders but political leaders here in Sydney, but as well as that a connection into Israel with all the excitement taking place from a technology and other business viewpoint.
The Chamber was invaluable to us. First of all, in terms of building our profile and allowing us to emerge as a company, but second of all, in being able to build a network of contacts and people who we could work with and build partnerships with.
All the who's who of Australia and indeed Israel and abroad come and talk there. The second contribution undoubtedly has been through their trade missions.
Well, the unique thing about my mission was that it was the first, and so it was quite diverse but incredibly interesting.
We met with business leaders who had similar interests. As well as that, we saw the broader ecosystem.
It gave me incredible new contacts, new ideas and solutions from the best of Israel startup innovation for Coles Group, which I'm a board member of.
So many Business Council members have been part of these crucial delegations that have shown Australian business leaders what a country of innovation looks like, and that has been transformative across the business community.
Each of us came back with ideas that could be applied to both bring the countries closer together, but more importantly, take the ideas and apply them within your own country.
The digital technology used for remote monitoring, patient care, meetings, the use of data and analytics have absolutely been pivotal to our response to the COVID-19 pandemic here in New South Wales.
Even before COVID, there's been some dynamic shifts in behaviours of how people shop, in e-commerce platforms, and it really accelerated some of the growth ideas for Coles by making those connections for the team.
What came out of that trade mission was the signing of a memorandum of understanding between the Garvan Institute of Medical Research and the Weizmann Institute of Science to establish the Garvan Weizmann Centre for Cellular Genomics. That signing led to the creation here in Sydney of what now is the third largest single-cell genome sequencing facility in the world.
I came back wanting to promote an initiative of the Bank of Israel in dealing with domestic violence.
I brought back renewed enthusiasm for what I do and indeed for the people I advise.
It was such an extraordinary trip. It was the trip of a lifetime.
I would recommend it to anybody who's interested in what the future of the world might look like.
I can't think of a single organisation other than the CSIRO that's more responsible for innovation in Australia than the AICC.
It's an immense pleasure to say happy birthday.
Congratulations on 50 years of contribution to the business community.
And I must say, I wish them, the AICC, at least another 120 years, maybe even longer.